Regardless of whether you're a beginner or you've already been speaking the language for a few years, one way you can feel more confident in speaking Irish by the end of this week is by learning off the irregular verbs. Now, you might be thinking, Liam, I already know the irregular verbs, but do you know them as well as you could? For example, if I say I will go, rock you may. If you didn't get it before I did, okay, maybe you'd know it, but it takes you a few seconds to think of it. She didn't hear, near hula she. Again, if you didn't get it as quickly as I did, it means it could be faster, it could be better. That might seem a bit harsh, but again, when you want to be speaking to someone, you want to be able to come up with these things just like that. Think how good it's going to sound if you're not taking that extra second or two to reply, to think, oh, well, is it near or knee? It's one of the irregulars, past tense, so I have to put the H, whatever else. Okay, and obviously if you don't know them, they're so key to learn because there's only 11 of them in the language compared to French, Spanish, English, where you have about 200 to 300 irregular verbs in each of those languages. In Irish, only 11, so it's a massive advantage and a massive chance to learn them all off relatively quickly. But more so than that, it's the fact they come up all the time. Try this. Try and speak for even just a minute in Irish, a monologue about whatever, without using any of the irregular verbs. It'll be extremely difficult. The verb to come, to go, to see, to be, to hear. It's almost the fundamentals of life and of any language, most of those verbs. So if you know them like that, you can go, I didn't hear, near hula may, I will get, yoi may, she will not be, ni vai she, and so on. Then it's going to make a massive difference because you're going to be using them every second, every third sentence, sometimes several times within the one sentence. A glance card is really good for learning off the irregular verbs. It's really good for a lot of things in the language, but especially for the irregular verbs. And again, wanting to have them so they come instantly and naturally, because trust me, it doesn't matter what you're speaking about in the language, whether it's about what you did at the weekend or about something really technical, you'll always need the 11 big irregulars.